All right, everybody. Welcome back to another build. I just did one yesterday, and you guys saw me build not this field, but the stadium surrounding it. So the idea here, right, is that I wanted to build a nice looking stadium surrounding this nice looking field. So here I am back again, hopefully to continue on this saga. And if you didn't catch yesterday, today is going to be a lot of yesterday for the most part, because I'm going to be repeating these same builds, except doing it a little bit different, just like in true fashion Lego building form. When you get an idea and you think about how to make it, you always keep rethinking about how I could have done it better, right? So in this case, I have thought how I'm going to make these better, and then this one as well. So I'm going to start with making a second one of these. Oops. Already with the pieces coming off. Okay, so I'll just push these off to the side for now. So we know this one is 8, 4, 8, 4, 12, 4, 8, 4, 8. Of these white ones, I'll just build it up 5 high for now. So, like I mentioned yesterday, these white pieces are for the stairs of the stands, right? And then the seats are the colored ones. And as you can see, my white has faded over the years, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I'll try and get some new ones soon enough. Feels some of these kind of lost their stick. Oh, their snap. Using those. There we go. It's so crazy. All right. In case anyone was wondering about it, have to be something really interesting for me to do that. But for the most part, I like to build for myself. So I like to make my own things and come up with the designs. Man, what did I use? I used these underneath for stability, but I'm going to change that up. Change it to 2x4, and then so I'll go maybe not the 2x2s yet. Two, 3, 5. There we go. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 5. So this is going to make it significantly sturdier than what I did yesterday. How it was pretty flimsy in the back. So this should help out significantly, keep it up. So I basically just stack 5 on each other and then put it on the edges here. So then, whoa. So then I'll have the blue in between, and it's going to look, or it's going to stand up a lot better than how it did the first time. You can already tell now, based on how the light is standing. So just to kind of reiterate, the plan here is I was hoping to make a 2-tier stadium that goes all the way around, at least the bottom. I'm thinking the top I might not be able to anymore. Just depends on the pieces. I realized my previous design was taking away some pieces to use the corners, because with the corners I need to use 2x3s, not a 2x3. So in order to mitigate that, I'm using this design to make sure I only use 2x4s for the straightaways. That section, and then that yellow section over there. So now I got that done. Now all I need are these 3 2x4s. So this should be 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then put another 5 in between here. And that'll keep it up. Ta-da! Pretty good. And then I need it for the ends as well. 5 there. And 4, 5. Another 5. And I also apologize for the early stream, or early-ish. Today's my day off at work, and the USA game is on at 6 o'clock. So I wanted to make sure I tried to get as much done right now before the game as I continue this journey of building this stadium, so I can show off to my friends that come over to watch the game. All right, so almost done here. Well, for this first leg anyways. I think I said this before yesterday. When it comes to stadium building, it's very tedious. It's a lot of the same stuff. There's nothing unique when it comes to this style, right? And when I mean this style, I mean the brick style. So I've said the first type of stadiums that I ever built were these brick style stadiums, where it just kind of stadium seats up, you know, one on top of the other, going like stairs. And I never thought of making a minifig stadium until about 4 or 5 years ago now. And when I did that, it made it way more realistic. But by then, I didn't collect a lot of Legos. So now I have realized how there's such more of a variety, and there's chairs even, or seats that you can use. And so it makes it a lot cooler. But for now, I'm taking it back to my old school ways, mainly because my Lego soccer players here are brick. I didn't change them out just yet, since they're still Mexico versus South Africa there. If I had time, I would have switched out to the USA game so it could be more accurate, but I guess I'll just have to do that after. But wow, look at that. So we got half of it now. Boom, same length. The only thing now is to build the back a little bit so that way it can be sturdy. I can use this as a cheat sheet of how far back it's going to go. So before, I think I was using these red ones. I think it's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. 5 even. Okay. So 5 even. Let's see how far back this goes. Cool. So I'll go this way so you can see what I'm doing. So you see that? Just to show how far it connects. So like this, and then this one goes here, and ta-da! So now it's going to be even. And then I just need to do that 5 more times. A lot of times these just kind of measure up by themselves, so there's nothing to it as much. All right, 3 more times. So, okay, so let's do one right here. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So then another one right there. And then since there's no middle one, we'll just do that one there. Boom. All right. And I'll take 5 more of these. And we'll bring some 2s out. Keep it connected. That's not the sturdiest, but it should do the trick. There you go. Good. Everything lines up nice. Okay, so now I can continue. And I'll use these instead. Since I don't need to make it as sturdy. Oh, oops. Totally put it in the wrong spot. Oh. I will figure out how I want to put it in the back for now. Okay, so I'm only going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go 4 high for these 2x2s, but then I'll go 5 high with the 2x4s. So then there'll be space in the back to see how I want to attach it to the back. because at some point I want to make a walkway back here. And right now I have it kind of designed that way over there, but it's unfinished. So I still need to figure this out. At some point, I'm going to get somebody to help me or have another screen so I can see if people ever have questions of what I'm doing, or when I can see when people come and watch. So I can try and pique their interest, because it can get a little boring and tedious just seeing the same thing over and over. But I like to keep people engaged as much as possible. So hopefully, if you have any questions, you can send me some messages and I can respond to them, and hopefully I can also be wary of them, so later when I start building again, I can know to answer those questions. All right, so let's flip it back this way again. So this is the easy part now. Oh, if I wanted to use those. It's crazy how these old ones, they don't do what you want them to do. Okay. There we go. Just got a few left here. And then we'll be done at least with the whites. Oops. Yeah, so before on this one, I use interlocking method. When you don't just go over the same one, right? You I'd place something like this and then two 2x2s on either side. But in this case, I wanted to keep that design so that way it was a little bit easier, and then just use the supports behind it to keep it all connected. Because when you do something like this, where it's the same one over on top of each one, unless you have something on the bottom to support it on, it becomes very flimsy. But I figure this way would be the best way, so I can use all of these pieces. And as you can see, I'm somewhat running out of those 2x4s. This is why I said that I hope I could do a 2-tier stadium. The second tier may be mixed full of bricks, or not something that goes all the way around. Especially since I didn't really like how my corner turned out the other day. I'm gonna have to figure that out on top, or just skip it. There's a lot of stadiums that go all the way around on the bottom, but on top they don't. At least they don't have corners. The Levi Stadium has that. I want to say Home Depot Center / Dignity Health Park. That one in Carson City, where Galaxy plays. I think that one doesn't go all the way around on the second tier. I have a grass field too, which is pretty cool. Maybe I can design something like that instead, if I have enough greens. But for now, I'm just gonna do this brick. So it was a lot quicker laying these out using this design, so I was really happy that I thought of a different way of putting it together. Because if I had done it the same way I did yesterday, it definitely would have taken longer. All right. Oh, I missed the tops here. Why didn't anyone tell me? Maybe someone did. Maybe someone didn't. Okay, so now I got the top here. And then I want to build this structure up. So I'll just do it. About 2 up this time. Just try to give it some space so I don't have to use a lot. Got 5 reds here. Whoops. Went too high. Okay. So this is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then I just want to go too high again. Get into my juice. So if you're wondering how I accumulated so many bricks, it's a combination of the brick wall at the Lego store and just so those are the ones that I kind of got growing up. I didn't get as many sets when I was younger, but I did get those like blue buckets, red buckets, which is really cool. There we go. And so with that, I collected a lot. Plus, some hand-me-downs from my brother. Didn't care to have them anymore. It just worked better for the most part. And so there we go. We got one side done, or another side. And now I can do the same thing for this one. So again, I need 4. So we'll do the 5 high again. Good, I still have a lot of white brick left. Definitely gonna need it. Come on. 5. So in this case, I have 8 in between that's yellow, and then 12, and then 8, since it's a smaller side compared to the long side. Just bring this up. All right, so again, just building by 5. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems like my Twitch always goes out for inactivity, which isn't good. I have to figure that out. All right, so I can start putting some of these together. So same thing like the blue, right? Oops. I always forget, I gotta have that bottom one even. So there we go. Still need at least 4 more of these. Oh, there we go. like they don't want to stick together. That's not good. All right, that's 2-5. 2 more to go. And then I can start laying down the yellow. Oh, I don't have any blues left. That's not good. Okay. Put that down. Put this back. Take this out. Great. Okay, so lay down the white. Go on both sides. Whoops, too high. There we go. And then one more. Boom. Alright, so now it's a 3. I put the yellow on either side. Make sure there's no smiley face or rat face or whatever. Googly eyes. Don't want this guy out front. All right, so this needs to be on either side. Oh, not on either side. One doesn't get a side. I realize that. Well, that's good. That means I have extra for those. So then I just need one more in the middle. Okay, so this can connect, that can connect, this can connect, that can connect, and then we're just missing that one. Five. Okay, so 2 of these, and then I'll have the bottom row done. Again, a lot faster, right? Because it's not as long. And this style of building makes it a lot quicker and easier to put together. Boom. Same length. Great. So now, put these ones. Oh yeah, I want to do the back side first. I think it's 3 and an 8. There we go. Okay. And then we learn that the back is at least 2 8s like this. Let's see. Yep. Lines up right where you want it. Oops. Not too many. All right. Let's turn this around so you can see. So there we go. We'll just arbitrarily put it there. Sometimes there's no rhyme and reason for this. I just do whatever feels right. And need at least 3 of these. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. There we go. A couple of these. And then, how do I do this? 3 or 2 and 2? Okay. So I know how high I want this to be based on the last build, and that really helps a lot. When it's repetitive, it can go technically quicker because you've done it once before. You know how you want to do it, so it makes it a little bit easier. Boom. And then just some more 2s here. 2 high again. That goes there. And then 3 more. Boom. 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 Alright. Now that that's done, I'll bring these up here. Okay, so now I'm going to go 4 high again, like I did before, because that last one's going to be a 2x4 that connects to here. Let's see what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops. I forgot to do it one more space back. There we go. Now that'll fit, yeah. So the colors with the underneath the stadium, they don't matter. They're just whatever your extra colors you have for construction. So just like a lot of Lego sets, right? They come with arbitrary colors. I think it's just easier to put things together than have it all one color and trying to find the pieces and stuff. So I think that's why Lego has that, and then plus they get to put in other Easter egg stuff too. So for my case, I chose the yellow, red, white, and blue to be the outside color of the stadium. So anything else can pretty much just be underneath, since it won't be looked at. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this is going a lot faster. The only thing that I didn't really think of differently is how to put that one together. And that one can probably be for the next time, so I can build my 3 corners, since after this, that's all I'll be missing. So I can find some time to do it tomorrow, so I can continue this build and hopefully have it done before the final, which I should. I have some interesting ideas on how to do the top to make it not open, maybe like dome or something like that. All right, so now I continue with the whites. Let's do yellow. Yeah, yesterday I had to I had to put this together a whole different way because of the way I was putting the bricks together. Oh, that smiley face came in out of nowhere. Or frowning face. Okay. Now white again. Yeah, another one. If you push in the middle at any point, the thing's just gonna fall because it's not supported like this one. So I may want to change that just so that it's as sturdy as this one. That'll take some time. Thanks, Abed. At least I'm pretty sure that's you. He just made a comment on YouTube saying he likes to see the progression, which so do I. It's probably one of the coolest things, at least for a Lego builder, is to start with nothing and then come out with something, right? Doesn't always come out the way you want it to, but luckily, you just keep going back. For myself, I never used any of the Lego designs or the computer programming to build anything, so I never learned that side. It was always just trial and error. Like whatever I can think, that's what I thought of. So that's how I build it. Just like this. All right. So hopefully everybody can see this. Cool. So got one side, and then the two elongated sides. Whoa. Let's see. This one's not built as sturdy. Oh, it's already losing pieces. Yeah, what was I thinking for this design? That's crazy. Okay, I'm definitely going to go back and redesign this crap. All right, let's switch this out. Oh, man. This is annoying. That's how you can tell when you have a flaw in your design. Is when you keep trying to fix it, and all it does is just keep breaking on you. Something's got to change. All right. Let's just quickly try to keep this together for the stream. All right, let's try this one more time. Come on. Oh. So close to being done. At least for today. Got all these friggin' mishaps. Right. Ooh. Yeah, definitely gonna have to redo this. There. Okay, be careful. Ooh. Which way is that? Can you get backed up? So you can see it on YouTube decently. I don't know about Facebook or Twitch. But here is the idea so far, right? So we still got 3 more of these to build, and then we'll have it completely connected, which again, I didn't build a tunnel for any of the players to come in. So this is going to be pretty much a closed field that you can only access from the back. That's a flaw. Oh well. It's Lego. It's fine. But yeah, so 3 corners and then a walkway, and then I'll figure out how I want to do the tiers. Maybe a couple of lights, those floodlights. But yeah, I think all in all, this is pretty good. So hopefully I will catch you guys again either tomorrow or Sunday. I'll make another quick notification that I'm going live when I can figure it out, or maybe I'll send out a little bit earlier notification. But for those of you who stuck around, thanks for watching. Hopefully you subscribe, and hopefully you like my content. So until next time, have a good one. What happened?